So it said that charity begins at home. There is this old saying, this long saying that it takes a community to raise a child, meaning that the responsibility of a child upbringing should go beyond parents, extended family, and across all agents of socialization. That was then, and it really helped then. Okay, what are those core values and morals that parents of yesteryears were known for, and what is the trend today? This is our topic that we're talking on Talks Thoughts this wonderful Saturday morning. And I welcome you officially to Talks Thoughts, our usual wave is always there. So, and if you're a new viewer and you're watching us for a first time, kindly subscribe to this our channel, turn on your notification, and you would always get our content, immediately it comes out. Sorry for the stuttering. All right, we'll get perfect very soon. I appreciate you fans for always coming back as well to come and watch our topics from time to time. All right. So we need to talk about the ways the parents discipline the child, and especially this issue of social media, handling mobile phones and gadgets and things like that. Okay, let's not deviate from our topic because then there wasn't technology, then there wasn't Wi-Fi, then there wasn't internet, there wasn't mobile phone. But you as a parent, I'm talking to you parent right now, that is either accomplished or not accomplished. Think back and try and remember those core values your parents instilled into you that made you a product of what you are today. And I'm sure you are a positive product of what you are today. Okay, they said spare the rod and you spoil the child. That might be in the biblical context, but literally, how do we navigate about it? How do we navigate about it? Because we have so many stories. If I keep going on, we can keep talking till tomorrow. We keep hearing on news, on social media, on different media platforms of the way young children, young kids, indulge in different things. It's so terrible. It's so terrible, especially here in Lagos, Nigeria. It's so very terrible. It's from one school to the other, from one issue to the other. And where are the morals? Where are the? Okay, then, we used to have parents whereby if you do anything wrong, if your parents refuse to spank you or to correct you or to communicate with you, the community will do that on their behalf. I'll give you an example. If a child is a very stubborn child, at a tender age, and the parent can't control that child, if that child takes that attitude outside, right, and misbehaves, the community, on the parent's behalf, will spank that child. And then the parents will now hear, like, what happened? Why was my why what happened? And then the community will like, your child violated, said this, was very offensive to such person, and then that's the reason why we had to, spank that child. And then the parents would be very grateful. But that is not the norm now. Now, if you beat someone's child, now face me, I face you. Now face me, I face you. You understand? That is where you start to hear, I can't beat your own child like that. Why should you beat your child? And now we are in a society where there are good children that are brought up well, mixed together with children that are not brought up well. How do we coexist? These children spend, larger part of their time in the school. So the school also too it's just a way of complementing parenting more especially, should start from the parents. You, the parent, should sit your child down, not weekly, every day. Emotionally, you must share it together, bond together, ask questions. How was your day like? Then psychologically study that child. Psychology study that child. If she or he is going through a lot of, trauma and doesn't want to speak or don't know how to speak it out, psychologically study that child. Ask questions. Okay? And I think I now I've did a little research, and I even discovered that there are some very expensive schools that don't even accept to flog the child, especially when they disobey school laws and regulations. That's double tragedy. The parents won't spank the child, the school won't spank the child. All they do is just to, warn the child, and the child doesn't are there, keeps doing the same thing. There has to be corporal punishment. That's the truth. I think we need to infuse some of those old ways of bringing up child with the new, the internet system ways. Okay, now if we talk of infusing the two of them together, there are a lot of people that have the opinion that okay, they are okay, because we are in the era where husband and wife works right now and don't really have too much time to spend with the kids. So if you are going to get an house help, do your background check. Do your background check properly. Do your investigation. Not that you just leave your child to the submission of an house help. You can even go the extra length, to install some, hidden cameras that is just only you, the parent, that will know. So that you can even know what's going on in the house when you're at work. How the housemaid treats the child, how that both of them communicates, what's going on, so that you can actually know. Even the house help won't know that those cameras are hidden. Even the kids, just install them where you can come back from work, you play, and see what's going on all through the while you're at work. Then it gives you, a little bit of confidence on that house help, because house help still is obtainable as we speak. And then I think the government also too, that's a second point. The government should instill or should inculcate a curriculum that has to do with learning how to regulate yourself with social media. Because as it is, these kids are already exposed to gadgets, mobile phone. Okay, what's the essence of you giving your child a phone? It's for me to reach you and for her or him to reach the parent back. But when you are not around, other people start to call the child. The child gives other people, the numbers, and then they begin to call the child. You won't know. And then peer pressure comes in. And these kids, they want to discover, they're always very inquisitive. Whatever their friends tell them, immediately they'll want to do it without even thinking, because they're just kids. So there's peer pressure already, in the school too. So the school can inculcate a subject, that will teach them how to use, gadgets like mobile phone, tab, and then how to go about social media, even if at their tender age. There are restrictions. If you want to watch your TV, put it on restrictions. Invite them, and you guys can watch a good movie. Stop saying, don't do this. This is not good. This is good. This is not good. Let your child be exposed to everything. Let your child know the importance, the disadvantage and advantages of doing this and doing that. When the child misbehaves, you call that child, you spank that child. Okay, you spank that child and you let him know this is the reason why I'm spanking you. Okay, and then there is time for happiness, and there is also time to be strict. That's just the best way to bring a child up. Don't be sentimental about it. Don't be sentimental, because these kids, they absorb so very much these days. All right, so let's hear a lot of your thoughts in the comment section on parenting. Okay, I think the government needs to come in, the religious institution also needs to inculcate things into these children. The parents, that one is even number one, because charity begins at home. Because there are a lot of parents that don't even understand English, and they send their children to expensive schools, and then when the children comes back home, they begin to say a lot of things that the parents don't even understand, and they shouldn't be saying. It's a twist. The way we need to raise our kids these days, we need to be more, close to them, eat together with them, bond with them, psychologically study them, give them, spend time with them, spend more time with them, no matter the work you do. Okay, as I'm talking to you parents right now, stop this social media. You're pressing your phone, you're browsing, you're looking for one thing. Have time for your children, have time for them. If it's 2 hours, leave that phone and you get back to whoever. If it's a meeting you need to attend to and everything, or whatever it is, let them know you have spare time, that you need to, you need time to, to bond with your children. No matter how busy you are, spare 1 or 2 or 3 hours, spend it with that child all through the 3 hours. You guys should talk about life, you guys should talk about, a lot of things. you know let them know things, let them know the disadvantage, let them know the advantage, let them know how to, a young man, how to, to be very, caring and respectful to a young lady, and let vice versa. Because the kids I see these days, oh my god, stories that we hear on newspapers these days are so very, very, very disheartening. We can't just keep saying it here. At least the news keeps spreading a lot of news, and they are not false, it's true. Different schools today, boarding house, day students, there are a lot of things going on. So please, I think at this point we need to bring in that issue of striking that child back to this our age right now. Because a lot of people just believe when you spend so much school fees on a big school, then your child is at the trust or is at the care of the school. It's a different ball game, because they spend longer times in school, they mingle with people in school, and in the process a lot of things goes on. So when that child returns back home, you as a parent, please spare 2 hours, minimum 2 hours. Talk to that child. What went on all through your day? Who did you speak to in school? What did they say? What did you learn? In the process, you would understand how this child is growing. Then if you want to expose him to gadgets, thank God there is YouTube Kids, which has restrictions. That one can't expose them to things they shouldn't see. That one would rather, educate, give them, tutorials on educational, or cartoons or educational topics and things like that would engage them and make them more, focused and useful to the community. Because a child shouldn't just be useful to you, the parents. Your child should be useful to the community. Your child should be useful to religious worship centers, should be relevant. Your child should be useful to everybody, not just you, because you are the one spending the money. Your child should be useful to the whole country. So bring up your child well. Okay, don't spare the rod and spoil the child. Don't be of that opinion. We can mix it, you understand. Don't be of the opinion that don't spare if you're going to spank the child for necessary reasons. Let him or her know the reasons why you're spanking her or giving her that corporal punishment. And then you can also, after he or she has learned, I'm sure I'm sure they won't want to go back to it. They don't want to go back to it. I'm sure. Just make it a regular thing and they get used to it. Okay? So, that being said on parenting, I want you to share your thoughts in the comment section. Okay? I might not say as much as you think, but whatever is in your mind, kindly share in the comment section. Okay? And smash the like button as well too. All right? So that being said, I wish you a wonderful weekend and holidays. God bless you. Bye.